Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode 577 of the show. What is going on? I do apologize for not doing my seminar. A lot of things have been happening tonight, and everybody's been bugging me, and my friend David 3000 has been bugging me to try to play some Mario Kart. So I said, okay, well, why not? So even though I had a lot of issues uploading videos as of late, but still getting it down. But however, so I figured take a break. I'll watch SmackDown and I'll go back to my regular way of talking about wrestling. That's why we're gonna have SmackDown, NXT, NXT Level Up Event Center. Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Paul Heyman kicked off SmackDown. They were addressing about what they're gonna do at Night of Champions, saying they'll bring the belts to the Bloodline. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn interrupt him, telling them basically you're not going to bring the belts back to the Bloodline. And then the Usos in the locker room confronted Roman Reigns about it, and Roman Reigns basically said, "Just make me proud" and all that. So the Usos got a little bit more problems when they faced the LWO in the main event. Pretty Deadly were making fun of We're making fun of the Brawling Brutes before their match on SmackDown earlier in the day. And they called themselves, tasty snacks. They were dressed like chefs and all that. So the Brawling Brutes went against Pretty Deadly. I know the Brawling Brutes got the advantage for a while until, for a while, but in the end, Pretty Deadly used their chicanery to outsmart the Brawling Brutes and defeat them in a tag team matchup. So that's going to put Pretty Deadly in the running for some championship gold. Kayla Braxton interviewed Zelina Vega before her match against Asuka. And so Zelina Vega is determined to prove herself once again that she belongs in the championship picture, but she runs into Asuka. Asuka beat Zelina Vega with the Asuka lock, and she refuses to relinquish it until Bianca Belair came to the aid of Zelina Vega. Asuka meant to attempt, as Bianca Belair was checking out Zelina Vega, Asuka went to attempt to blind once again Belair with the miss, but Bianca Belair was ready for it this time and got all over close. She's not very happy. Grayson Waller also made his debut tonight on SmackDown with the Grayson Waller Effect. His guest is AJ Styles. They had a little history, so they talked a little bit about that. They talked about AJ Styles as trying to get run as a world heavyweight champion. So we shall see what happens in that endeavor. So we had a match, but they did have a face-off, and Grayson Waller says if AJ Styles wins, he may end up wanting to challenge AJ Styles for the title. So it'll be very interesting to see Grayson Waller trying to shoot for the top already. LWO, we're talking about their matchup. They felt bad what happened for Zelina. They said, hey, we can bounce back from this. We need to send a message to the Usos. And so they were pep-talking each other. They're ready to go. And then the Street Profits took on LA Knight and Rick Boogs. Street Profits, with their chemistry, won the matchup. And then after the matchup, LA Knight attacks Rick Boogs after the matchup. Looks like I think Rick Boogs should have stuck with Elias, but because of the draft, Elias is now a free agent. Megan Moran interviewed Cameron Grimes to the moon. That's right, and he talked about how he was very happy about his win against Baron Corbin. So, and he's going straight to the moon. That's what he said. And what? Karrion Kross and Scarlett were talking about who their next target to be now that Shinsuke has moved on to Monday Night Raw. Well, they found their target. AJ Styles. So that is going to be an interesting situation, to say the least. Alba Fyre and Isla, the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, made their debut on SmackDown, as did Valentina Feroz and Yulisa Leon, who recovered from her injury. I had a chance. Alba Fyre and Isla did win their matchup against Valentina Feroz and Yulisa Leon. Kayla Braxton interviewed Raquel Rodriguez, and Damage Control interrupts her. It seems like Dakota Kai and Liv Morgan got hurt in that matchup as well. So it'll be Bayley and Io Sky to challenge in a fatal four-way for the Women's Tag Team Championship next week on SmackDown. That means Liv Morgan is going to need a partner, as well, against Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey, Sonya Deville, and Chelsea Green will be among that matchup too. Austin Theory addresses the crowd and starts running his mouth and all that, and he ran his mouth about Sheamus. Sheamus came out and basically kicks him in the face, did a mic drop. That was it. Paul and Usos are trying to get themselves hyped up against the LWO. Paul Heyman talks to the Usos, so the pressure will be on them as well. And then there was the LWO versus the Usos, and then during that matchup, Sami Zayn did get involved and cost them the matchup against the LWO. Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio did pick up the victory. Roman Reigns was Sikoa along with the Wise Man while watching the matchup, but Roman Reigns is not very happy. Excuse me for just a second. Whee! Okay. Whee! Okay. All right, we're going to talk about what happened on NXT Level Up. Eddie Thorpe went one-on-one with Kale Dixon. Eddie Thorpe did pick up the victory over Kale Dixon. And Kelly Kincaid interviewed Wendy Chu and Kaylani Jordan. They were addressing Kaylani Jordan getting bullied by Elektra Lopez and Lola Vice, running the mouth. So Wendy Chu stood up for Kaylani Jordan. So they said they'll team up against Lola Vice and Elektra Lopez tonight. The match happened, and Wendy Chu and Kaylani Jordan got their first win as a tag team. So, big things for Kaylani Jordan and Wendy Chu. Meanwhile, Dante Chen took on Luca Crucifino. It was a heck of a matchup until Luca Crucifino threw his briefcase in the ring. Referee grabs it. Oh, excuse me. And Dante Chen, Luca Crucifino did an eye rake on Dante Chen, scooped him up for the pin, and Crucifino picked up his first victory on NXT Level Up. So, we... Alright, give me a second here, folks, and I will get back to you. There we go. And that will be it. That'll be all the time we have on the show. Episode 577 is complete. SmackDown NXT Level Up Event Center. Tomorrow, I don't know what to do for Saturday Superstarcade. I will figure that out. Not Saturday Superstarcade, excuse me. Shenanigarcade. Shenanigarcade. That's right. We'll talk a little bit about that. I got to power up my Nintendo Switch anyway, so I used it today playing some Mario Kart with some of my new friends. I'm really excited, and I'm thanking them, welcoming them on board. So, anybody who wants to friend me on the Switch, you want to know my Switch friend code? Well, let me know. But this is it. If you like this video or any other videos that I have done, please subscribe, like button, ring the bell for notification, all that good stuff. So until the next episode comes rolling around, this is Eric Lima saying, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production, and in association with A Sweet Bofa Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.